Hey guys, today we have a Maytag dryer that has no heat. This is going to be easy to fix. Usually it happens because of a clogged vent tube. Here's the model number here for this one. And we're going to remove two screws here in the bottom panel. In this model, the bottom panel comes off and lets you get to the parts of the dryer that are used for heating. So we've got that panel off.
Hey guys, can you take just a second to click on the subscription link below? It really helps our channel, and also the bell notification, so every time we make a new video we can send it right to you. We make a new video about once every week. Really appreciate that, and if you give us a thumbs up, it'd be great. Thank you.
I'm going to reach in and do a test with this multi-tester. We have a link in the description below if you'd like to get one. There's a thing in here on the burner tube called the high limit. We're putting the two probes on the terminals of the high limit. We found out that it is blown. It's not giving us any resistance. So we're going to remove this high limit. We're taking a 1/4 inch driver and we're taking out two 1/4 inch screws that are holding the high limit to the top of the vent tube. Once we get those screws out, we're going to test that high limit again. And there is a way to reset it. It's always best to replace these things, but if you had to in a pinch, you could reset it. We'll show you how to do it. So we're not getting any resistance. And I'm just going to hit it real hard with my wrench on the back. You can also slam it down on concrete. And now it works. So electricity can go through it. The heater will now work. So we put it back in. Again, it's best to replace the high limit. Plug it in. Give it a little test here. We got it connected back to the burner tube with the two 1/4 inch screws. And looking in there, we can see that we got a nice flame in the burner tube. So the dryer is back working again, but it's just going to blow again unless we clean out the dryer vent tube. So I'm going to be using a special tool. We have a link in the description below if you want to get one. And this is going to solve the problem. It's a really easy tool to use, and it gets rid of all the lint and helps prevent the chance of a fire. It makes your dryer work a lot better, a lot faster. So I'm going to use this tool by linteater.com. Costs about $25. Hook it up to my drill, and I'm going to just go in 3-foot sections at a time. I ended up going in about 12 feet altogether, and ended up getting a lot of lint had come out, and that was what was clogging the vent tube, and the heat basically could not leave the machine. It got hotter and hotter, and then for safety's sake it tripped the high limit thermal fuse. So I'm just loosening up all that accumulated lint. I got a feeling that probably it was all the lint was hanging out at the right angle turn when the vent tube goes from the horizontal plane to the vertical plane. That's usually where the clog is. But if you have that type of arrangement in a condo or a townhome, it's wise to do this at least once a year, because otherwise you can get a dryer fire due to too much lint accumulating. So here comes some of the lint. We ended up getting about a basketball size volume of lint coming out, and I don't think this one had ever been cleaned. Sometimes the lint will actually feel moist because it's trapped some of the moisture that was trying to leave the dryer. And when you get these clear, not only does the dryer work, but it'll be much more efficient. It'll dry the clothes much faster.
In infinite wisdom, they decide to vent it vertically, and also they put in these stupid screens which clog up, and then your machine can't get rid of the water vapor. You can see this basically had no airflow going through it because it was so clogged. Stupid screen off will do the trick. There's no reason for a screen like this unless you're trying to keep out varmints, and there's no critters that are going to get through this, so this is ridiculous. And look at the mess it made. This is why the dryer couldn't vent out any moisture, because they put the stupid screen on here. Probably had 2 or 3% airflow, probably about 97% occluded. So we're going to get the screen off and it's going to flow really good. Really stupid. There's no reason for the screen. So I'm just reaching in and cleaning this all out by hand. I'm going to remove this goofy screen, get into there and make sure the vent tube itself's okay, but I think this is our major problem right here. Get the stupid screen off of there, so the air should be flying out. Let's just clean it up too while we're here. Really common with apartments and condos, and then the dryer just takes like 3 hours to do anything because it can't get rid of the moisture. So that's because it has to go up vertically, it gets clogged easily. But in this case, it's even worse because some idiot put the screen here, and that screen builds up with lint, and then no air can get out. So your dryer sits there forever, plus a bunch of moisture will build up somewhere. The air can't get out readily through the top. The moist air will find a way out of one of the seams and start messing with your walls. Get a hold of your HOA department if you live in a condo, townhouse, or apartment that has these vertical setups, and tell them, you need to get my vent tube cleared out from the top, and then all of a sudden your dryer is going to work great. I'm just going to clean this out just in case there's anything caught in there. I don't think so. New one on. So these are in 3-foot sections. Got to make sure when this thing spins, it's always spinning to the right, clockwise. Otherwise, the ends might come undone inside. I'm going to hold the end, this end. I'll go reverse direction. That'll spin it off. Then I'll go ahead and grab onto the next section. Reverse it. You can do this from the top or from down where the dryer is inside. But the reason we went from the top today is I had a suspicion there was some screen up here, because no matter how often I would just clean, it's not helping. That brush can't get up there and get rid of all the stuff that was caught there. Okay, so that's clean. And we'll just put this guy back in. Feed these little things in here. We bend them down, and this dryer should work really good now. Should be a huge difference. Dryers are all about airflow, and if you can't get air moving, they just don't work at all, no matter how much heat you have. Okay. Thanks so much for watching our video. Please leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. We really appreciate that. We have a really nice video coming up for you right here that I think you'll enjoy. Very similar, dealing with appliance repair. So thanks again for watching our video.